always got that, like in, I think Bruce Boughton did it in Highway 40 Blues. That type
Yes,
of thing
yeah,
that actually sounds fast.
Yeah, that's what I do
Would that
more.
Yeah, right. So if you're the two chords in that are A and D, so you could do something like
actually, you could draw something over one chord would be enough.
okay. That type of thing. Franklin does a lot of that. That sort of, you know, between like an A and a G position. Are you familiar with something like that, like a chicken picking type thing? Yeah. That, which would be like if without the bar, just on the open strings, would be your your sixth string, and with pedals. My pedals I think are set up different to yours, but what I call pedals A and B, which gives you the purely gives you the A chord, yeah. So it would be on your sixth string with your thumb and your first finger. So you go. And then when you pick strings 5 and 4, you deaden the sixth string. So you go deaden with the thumb, and then pick 5 and 4 and roll on to pedal A. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's why they call it chicken picking.
And you had that.
Yeah. So you could go. So that, because that was the tempo. You could use that chicken picking again, but rather than you could.
So that's what you're going down in the scale.
Yes. Yeah. Going down rather than so the first part of the solo. Something quite simple to kick it off. Which is quite sort of Cajun-y, yeah. Which takes you to the 4 chord, yeah. Exact.
Yeah.
So if you're on the 12th fret, string 8, so it'd be 8, 7, 6, pedal down, and then hit 3, 5, and 4. And then chicken. Yeah. Just dampen the strings a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not
very
used to that. My hand is more in that position.
Yeah. But it's a good
Like
technique
that.
to learn.
I could block with that part.
Yeah, that's sorry. That's the part. That's the part I'm pointing at. That's the part I meant.
Like
Yeah.
that.
So if you didn't block it at all, you just yeah. 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 Yeah, when you play, just go. And it would just remind you of how it should sound.
I'll tell them I need the microphone to play my steel.
So you can actually, so without the bar, we could do the opening part of that just in the open,
Yeah.
just in the open string. So you've got. And then dancing into the full chord, yeah?
Yeah. You wanted to listen again?
We played
Play it again.
yeah. That's from Little Jimmy Dickens
Because,
used to do that.
Normally I play like this, not with
Yeah?
palm blocking. I play like that's
Yeah,
difficult.
It's a different. It's monopolising the use of the
Yeah, so
hand
it's
as much as
more
possible.
easy with big flop, but this.
Yeah, yeah. It's getting. It's sort of.
Otherwise, I can't play that. Impossible. Or like this, perhaps.
It's like displacement, though. It's almost as if your hand,
Yeah.
this part of your hand, is different. Like your legs
Yes, yes,
and knees are doing
that's
something
it.
different to your hands. It's almost displacement on the hand as well.
Yes.
You know, so this
Ah,
part
this-
is totally. So this is free
because
to
you
do
have
whatever
to-
it wants to do. Yeah, exactly.
Them girls crazy about a sharp-dressed man.
Yeah, I mean it's somewhat faster than we've been practicing.
Yeah,
but that
something
time,
that I like. You just
Yeah.
switch between two frets. I thought that fit very
yes,
well in
yeah,
this.
that,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
but
that's a
doesn't look too.
Dire Straits thing,
Cool.
Calling Elvis. Which is a up and down blocking rather than a pick blocking, and it's
On
five pedals A and B down, 5, 6, 5 and 6 first, 6 and 7, 8 with the thumb.
And the fret 12.
Yeah.
So is it
You've
5
got
and 6 and then?
5 and 6 together, 6 and 7 together, and then 8 with the thumb on its own. That's it. And then you block after each one. Yeah?
Do you have a fake for people like us?
Do I have a...
A fake
A
for
fake?
people like us? I mean, that's, if I manage to play that up speed,
You go. But that that is up and down blocking. I mean, you can always slide on the slide, but that's going the other way. So that's 5 and 6, and then 8 with the thumb and 7 with the thumb. So you've got.
Fret.
You're on the 2nd fret. Pedal 7B down. Oh, 5 and 6. 5 and 6, 8, 7 with the thumb.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. And then hit 5 and 6 again. No. That's it.
Oh, that's good. That gives speed. And he slides.
Yeah.
Mit 80 habe ich da so viel Schwungstunden, dass ich das so kann.
Ja, Stunden
So,
sind schon.
wenn ich gar nicht. Das ist
And if you, that's right. And if you block each time, apart from when you take the bar off, or if you're sliding. Yeah. And if you were sliding. So that would be a different tempo to what you would play in that particular song.
you were on. Sorry, you were on Fred.
Yeah. Oh, I was on again, just an octave up. lick on Dire Straits is. So on that one, so each time you're just doing a repeat of the same thing. But the tempo in that particular song was, which is almost like a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 over the rhythm that the band are actually playing.
Yeah.
So if you give me like a. So you're almost playing threes over a four, yeah. Or you could go again. You go.
Just once real slow for the video.
Okay.
that?
Where, for
You go
me,
from a scale
mainly on half pedals.
on half pedals.
Yeah, like
half A.
yeah, like
That's with half pedal.
yeah. Yeah.
And the second band was that was A, and the second was
The is your on mine. It's my F sharp raised.
here.
Yeah.
I found it.
Do you have that yet? So if you don't
Est das gewusst?
if you don't bar it, if you just do it like open with so you would be in an A chord, so you. I'll try and do something without the bar. I don't know whether this will work or not. If you playing a like a 12 bar in the A, 2, 3, 4. So you haven't used the bar yet. So that's all blues, but without.
Yeah.
So you add that to frets, and you're doing very little really. You're
Yeah.
just utilising the half pedals are a great thing.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. For
You say
that
half
type of
pedals.
stuff. Yeah.
Now I work with half A.
Yeah.
So you also work with
Yes.
half B.
No, half A.
Half A.
Yeah, yeah. Half B doesn't. We get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Half B doesn't really work. You sometimes might get it on your C pedal. Yeah, but for blues it works better with just that A bow. Because that's covering the four chord if you're an A. So you got A to the D.
you have it here.
Yeah. Yeah. But
That's
with,
really good.
with
So that means if you play something like well, it can be country too. You play always in pockets. You see somewhere a picture where you know where your notes are somewhere.
yes.
That's how you play. Or
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the way you
Yes.
sing.
Yeah. That would be the way I. Yes. Like playing that there without the bar. Kind of know that somewhere around that area I'm gonna sort of get what I want. And whereas for country stuff, you would know that it would be sort of different formations of chords. Obviously, you know, would you? You know, because it's just with the way that it's the notation that you use immediately sets it up as country. Whereas if you were doing something blues, then it would be. But you can also use that type of notation if you want to play something that's maybe more Western swing. And bringing your hand further down the neck, you've suddenly gone back 40 years from the steel sounding. It's like very, very sort of Western swing style, and using those sevenths like you would in blues, you brought out a whole new area for the guitar, or for the pedal steel. The only thing that I haven't really pursued, as I say, is the rock front. I mean, we've had a mess around with some distortions and stuff like that, but it's finding something that really kicks ass, like a conventional guitar does. You know, as soon as you hit on, when I play my power slide, which is a bottleneck, and I just kick on my distortion, it's instantly got that crunch and that, you know, so you know you're going to start playing rock with that. I haven't yet personally come across something that would do that for the steel. I don't know why, because technically I'm not really a tech head when it comes to the to what works as far as it's obviously something to do with the pickup and the fact of having the volume pedal flat out and maybe the amp cranked up full in order to get that sort of real clean distortion sound. And you might be able to come up with something, but it's not, rock music isn't really something, it's not really an avenue. Ballads, yeah, rock ballads. I mean, I used to do Comfortably Numb with Van Morrison, which obviously is the Pink Floyd number, and the steel was very prominent in that. But you wouldn't have accused it of being country, but you knew it was a pedal steel, if that makes any sense. You know, but it very much made up the sound of him doing that song live, which is a rock song, really, I suppose, a rock ballad, isn't it? But no, blues and stuff, yeah, very, very much into playing that sort of thing. But rock stuff still is still an area that I'm tapping into or trying to. But while I got the power slide, I think I stick with that one. So, which is like a little lap steel. I don't know if you've seen those. The small, you can play them like a lap steel, or you can play them like a commercial guitar. Yeah. PV make them. They're just 6 strings, so it is like a lap steel. But the crank on it is awesome. It really is. It's a great sound for rock stuff.
Is the question?
Yeah.
When we say in the song we have a turnaround, say, Driving My Life Away is well known, something like that, or the guitar player plays his solos.
Yeah.
He often uses chromatic scales, which makes it sound, I think he uses chromatic, or guitar players in general do that, it makes it sound bluesy, or say, I would say dirty, I don't know.
Right.
And then I come with the pedal steel and I sound E9. That's a little bit what you said.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting for me, say, to work on a turnaround like this.
The guitarist.
Huh?
You need a country guitarist.
Yeah. I was going to say, I actually,
Well, I think actually it sounds good, and I found out with my, if I lowers my E's, I can sound, I have on one fret kind of a chromatic scale.
yeah, in actual fact, it's funny you should mention Driving My Life Away, because I recently, about 6-7 months ago, I recently recorded that with the band, and had that exact situation where the guitarist plays, is Paul Mason, plays not a country solo, and then the pedal steel comes in. So you tell me if this is the sort of thing that you're talking about. That's what I played in contrast to what the guitar played. You could do something along those lines, which is using the bluer notes.
That's with your half A now.
Yeah. That's using what we were going through just now with the
Yes.
blues notes, yeah? And also that, which is very much a guitarist thing, that. So if you're in D, you would be going up to the 8th fret, so. Yeah?
Is there any trick when I use a half A?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So often I go
Too far.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
It's an ear thing, it's not a foot thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I can hear that's where I want to be. If I went any further, it would be too major, you know. So it's.
Is there no other way on a pedal steel guitar with setup or so to have this half A?
No, I mean I don't know whether you've probably all got the double stop, have you, on the D sharp to D to C sharp. On pedals, I believe it's more difficult to do for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So it is very much a feel thing.
That's me.
Music from heaven.
So you play per ear. When you play that, you just listen.
Yes.
Like everything you play
Yeah.
with listening.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's have you learnt to play from tablature?
Oh no.
From
Yeah.
ear as well.
I can't really read the notes. So
That's brilliant.
I'm
Yeah. No. Honestly,
Yeah.
no. It's.
That's why I don't, pentatonic and stuff like that. I'm not really good.
Oh no.
I'm really bad, actually.
You probably saved my ass there, because I'm exactly the same. That's why I had to ask Paddy. I genuinely, I don't know, because I've never. I guess when I was learning to play, back from Hawaiian steel at the age of 5, and then went to pedal steel at the age of 9.
So with what do you start?
A Hawaiian steel, just a lap steel.
Hawaiian-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You
6
start
string.
with the Hawaiian
yeah,
steel?
Yeah, when I was
Okay.
5. Because my parents always listened to country stuff, so I'd hear that sound, and even in a very, very basic way, I'd sit there and kind of try and copy what I was hearing, and then went to pedal steel because we went to see Don Williams play live, and Lloyd Green was playing steel for him, and apparently I said to my dad, I'd like one of those, please. And Mum and Dad didn't have a clue. There's I'm the baby of 8 children, and there's no music in the family. But that's what I wanted to do, you know. But the first pedal steel I had was set up all wrong. It was homemade, and that's why my pedals are back to front.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah, and my knee
They
levers.
set up, you call it, right?
It's not even the day setup because my knee levers are different to Jimmy Days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've kind of got, because to me it makes complete sense. But I was playing Kurt Steel, that one last night, and just really couldn't get my head around the way the knee levers and pedals and really work because it's what I've been used to. But there was no, you couldn't get hold of it. It's certainly in England, you couldn't get hold of tablature or, you know, cassettes and, you know, bless him, I know he's gone now, but Jeff Newman's like steel guitar courses and things like that. There was none of that around. There wasn't even the internet. So it really was just listening to albums and trying to copy what I was hearing on the record. So that's why I play by ear. Yeah, every time I play, probably more so when I play live than when I practice at home. Yeah, I actually do still surprise myself, you know, and I play something. Oh, right, oh, okay, I'll try and remember that, you know. And it's really hard to kind of define that, you know, to actually say, well, yesterday I learnt, because it's not sort of mapped out like that for me, but I do, something will come up and I will play something, and I think, I've never played that before. And that's what I mean about, you know, always kind of developing your style and your technique and your knowledge of the instrument from a player's perspective, not a technical perspective, but just from actually being able to do what you want to do and to think, to actually go and play something and think, yeah, that works there.
And sound the way you want to sound. Maybe you could share something about how to make, I mean, how can I sound like you? It's maybe not the right question, but how can I sound smoothly? And when you play like Mansion, I thought, wow, I play Mansion, but the tone, I'm just, wow.
Thank you.
Maybe you can say something. You're very welcome. Say something about that.
A lot of it comes from the volume pedal. A lot of the expression definitely still comes from the volume pedal. For instance, if I play, see, I've just doesn't like the heat. I never use reverb on an amp.
Completely down.
Yeah, completely off. Just because I don't like the cloudiness it can give, you know, a sound. For me personally, that's again, it's a personal preference. A lot of players do like reverb, but for many, many years I've just used the delay. And basically I have 3 settings that I use. I have, if I'm playing a fast song, I have it on quite a short. So it kind of gives it a bit of depth.
How would it be without?
Dat is ook goed, hè?
Yeah, it gives it a little bit of width, bit of depth, so. But then if I'm playing, if I'm doing backing, if I'm backing someone, it's one of 2 settings. It's either that. of a delay on that for chords and stuff. But if I'm playing real slow ballad songs, I love. Sort of dynamic, whereas if you would play that
So
without,
you think I should buy one of these, or how can I sound more like have a full rich tone without?
it's still the tone of the guitar is, to me, is still there even without the delay. Just enhances it. You know, it doesn't completely change the sound. So. Delay kind of makes it, for want of a better word, it's like putting, I don't know, sparklers, you know, like twinkly bits on it.
And I thought it also gives reverb. Now you sounded really dry.
Yeah.
With the delay.
Yes, because I've got no reverb on the amp. If I have, but here like that clouds the sound, which. If you like that, then fine. As I say, it is such a personal thing.
Are you on
when it comes to tone.
Where?
No, that's just halfway on the reverb. But for me, I keep that tone. I just enhance it. But also the amp settings, you see, I don't have, as you can see, my mid-range. This very rarely changes gig to gig.
Oh, this changes?
No, it doesn't. You know, the amp settings that I have, I can guarantee if you see me in a year's time, stands a chance I have exactly the same amp settings. Because it's just the way I like to hear it. I also am a firm believer in when you're playing, especially with the steel, you're not meant to hear something from behind you, if that makes sense. You know, your ears are here, yeah? So if you have an amp that's behind you, or maybe on the floor, pointing up at you, behind you, you're not going to hear that. You're not going to get a true tone as you do having it to the side of you.
Is this the way you have it all the time?
I have it, on stage.
And
yes.
this height?
Yes.
Not higher?
No. So that it's, you know, I can, when I'm down playing there, I've got that cone, I've got that speaker right in my ear. So I can hear exactly the sound that I want to hear. And it's not masked by anything, I'm not covering it by anything, it's not disappearing under my, you know, under my stool.
Yeah.
And even if I...
And on the big stage, is that enough?
Oh yeah, yes.
You don't have a monitor with the band sound? Just this?
No, just this. Well, I mean, at the moment, that's on half. So, and you can...
That's loud.
You know, you very, very rarely would get that loud, and that's halfway. But that's a combination of a grey amp, a really good pickup, and your volume pedal adjusted so that it doesn't come right off. My volume pedals don't switch off, so I've got that all the time. So I've got the, as soon as I put my foot on the volume pedal, I've got an expression, if you like. I haven't got to go very far to get something back from the instrument. So if I play something without the volume pedal, for instance, Mansion on the Hill.
Without?
Yeah. If I play it. I say with the volume pedal, I mean every time you pick a note, before you pick it, you back off it. It's like only a couple of millimeters. You back off your pedal, so you don't get that pick noise.
Oh,
Yeah?
you go.
So it's like, I mean, it's one of the, for me, it was the hardest thing to try and conquer as a steel player, was to get rid of that, which sounds really hard, and you can hear the picks and everything, to go from that to. If you watch my foot, it's moving before I pick every string.
Amazing.
And you can, I mean, I'm sure you can hear the difference in that.
How can we do that?